Yo, this is Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation, baby.
Hello everyone, welcome to Dante's Boxing Nation. This is your host, Aki. Dante gave me the opportunity to post extra content on his platform, so I'm grateful for that. Feel free to subscribe to my channel on the description box below, and while you're at it, subscribe to Dante's Cooking and Travel Nation, and let's get straight to it. So Errol the Truth Spence is living up to his name. He went on IG Live saying he's willing to fight Terrence Crawford and Canelo next after the Sean Porter fight. Tell Bob Arum and Oscar De La Hoya to call Al. So, to all the haters, to all the doubters, what else y'all got to say? I mean, like I said, if it's a criticism that's understandable, that's legit, that somebody could look at it from both sides, then yes. But like I said, at the end of the day, if y'all just hating because he beat your favorite fighter, Mikey, Kell Brook, etc., then that shit need to stop. Like I said, at the end of the day, if y'all want to see the best versus the best, Errol is with it. He ain't even saying he wants Keith Thurman versus Pacquiao winner next. He's saying, I'll fight Crawford next. I'll fight Canelo next. Call Haymon. Like I said, I already broke down why Bob Arum is actually the cancer of boxing, because he the one who trying to boycott other promoters, or not even promoters, manager Haymon, and he out here doing the same thing he accusing the other person of doing. Ask yourself why Mikey versus Lomachenko didn't take place if both fighters are willing to fight each other. Ask yourself why Gamboa versus Lopez never took place. Like I said, at the end of the day, why should we believe Bob Arum from all people? Ask yourself why Charlo haven't fought Canelo yet. Ask yourself why Oscar De La Hoya was trying to stop Lara from fighting Canelo Alvarez. It was actually Canelo that made that fight happen. So at the end of the day, I feel like Oscar do want the Errol Spence fight because Canelo is 2 weight divisions above Errol Spence. So he has a hell of an advantage. That's why Oscar wants that fight for Canelo, and it's a big money fight. But be careful what you ask for, because Floyd Mayweather wasn't bigger than Canelo either. Like Floyd likes to say, skill pay the bills, and we saw a lot of skill in Errol Spence in the Mikey Garcia fight. But I still believe Errol Spence's toughest fight will be Crawford, even though Canelo is way bigger than Crawford. But at the end of the day, y'all saw the Amir Khan fight. It took Canelo to connect with that punch that he knocked out Amir Khan with. It took him 6 rounds while he was getting outboxed. Meanwhile, Crawford, it took him 1 round, less than a round. So definitely Crawford has the higher IQ level, and he's more skilled. You can see that in his fights. That's why he don't be having split decision wins, close fights at all, unlike Canelo Alvarez. And that's why Crawford is the #1 pound for pound right now. So either way, Bob Arum, I feel like he ain't trying to make that fight happen either, because he out here asking for a 50-50 split, even though we all know that's not gonna happen. I'm not a manager or promoter or anything, but we all know people lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. And Errol Spence, his number has been almost doubling Crawford numbers lately. So Errol Spence says 60-40 split is reasonable for him, and so he not asking for too much, so make it happen. Like I said, Bob Arum, instead of dissing the guy you're trying to work with, how about you give him a call and be respectful? Like I said, act your age, and Bob Arum sure ain't acting like he's 90 years old. He acting like he's 18 years old. Talking about let's boycott PBC when we should have been boycotting Top Rank, but we're not gonna get into that. I already made a video on Bob Arum and pointing out all his contradictions, and I'm gonna leave it in the description box below. But this video is just basically a response to all the Errol Spence haters and the doubters that always has something to say, which, like I said, I already know where it's coming from. It's people who are fans of the fighters that Errol Spence already beat, and some of them probably are Crawford fans, but this fight in particular is like our Leonard versus Hearns. I mean, this is our Pacquiao versus Floyd and their prime type of fight. This is the fight of the decade, so we can't wait to see that fight. Like I said, Errol Spence saying he ain't even got the weight for Keith Thurman over Pacquiao. He willing to step in the ring versus Crawford, Canelo, and anybody who really wants to smoke. So at the end of the day, there's no reason to hate on Errol at this point whatsoever, because people claim that they want a fighter that's entertaining, very exciting to watch, and Errol Spence bring that to the table. They also claim they want a fighter who's has a potential to be a star and doesn't talk trash, and that's kind of hard to find, which Errol Spence brings that to the table as well. And they also claim they want a fighter who is willing to step in the ring with anybody, and Errol Spence bring that to the table. Like I said, at the end of the day, if you hating at this point, you're just a hater, period. Because unlike Floyd, Errol doesn't have the persona where he's just a villain or whatsoever. I mean, he's just being him. And like I said, if you hating still at this point, you either out here clout chasing, or you just hating on Errol Spence because you bet on the wrong person and you end up losing your money. And that's just because you a dummy. That ain't got nothing to do with Errol Spence. So at the end of the day, if you're trying to get smart about a minute, subscribe below. If you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't listen to these casual ass fans, because they ain't gonna get you nowhere. And peace.